Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Happy Saturday. Happy Canada Day. If any of you are Canadian, today's Canada Day. So we are going to do a fun Canada Day stream this morning. Morning, guys. Morning, everyone. Okay, so I'm going to do something a little bit of fun today. So just go in the chat here. How you doing? LW Games, Barnes, Bray Crusher. How you doing? Chuck Nut Innocency. Choco Nut Innocency. Daisuke, how you doing? Wild Wolf, how you doing? Gene, hello. Eric, my friend, how you doing? LW, like my Flashpoint Batman. Thank you very much, buddy. Thank you. Okay. Lee. Okay, so we're doing something very special today. I'm actually going to film something for the Star Wars show, actually. So I thought, why don't I do this live for you guys so you guys could see. So I'll probably be streaming for about a couple hours. And what I'm going to draw is actually, yep, so more Star Wars, and do expect I will be drawing something Star Wars related weekly, mainly because I have a new audience that's pretty much Star Wars. So we're just once a week. It won't be inundated with Star Wars stuff, but I'm hopefully going to be drawing things I haven't drawn before, just like this one here. So today I'm going to be drawing an Ahsoka Tano. If you guys don't know, that's a character from Clone Wars and from Rebels, but it's a character I have not drawn yet, so that will be fun for me personally because I haven't drawn that character yet. So but also I'm filming this, and just to let you guys here know on the chat, yes, thank you, Gino. Just to let you guys know on the chat, I actually have two DSLRs going here because we'll see if they actually want this or not, but I'm going to be sending this to the Star Wars show. We discussed me actually doing some bumpers for them, so for some 15-second bumpers for them, so I would be drawing certain characters, and they might put them in between segments. Okay, so I'm going to try to film one today. We'll see if they like it or not, but I might as well do it live, just in case they don't like it, then then I'll put it on my channel. We'll see how that goes. So, hi Gino, thank you very much. Yep, happy to be streaming again too. So, so again, guys, I do have another busy day today. Every day's really busy nowadays. So I'll only be streaming for like maybe an hour, hour and a half. So we'll see how we go with that. But Daisuke, that's probably why, because of my new relationship with Lucasfilm, you will see me do something Star Wars, but it won't be every day. It won't be 24 hours a day like before. So just once a week. So bear with me once a week. If not your cup of tea, no problem. Come back another day and I'll be doing something that's not Star Wars, okay? Right on. So Morrison didn't miss it this time, so he's happy. So let me just get my cameras going here, and just let me grab my blue pencil. As you guys know, I like to start off my stream spending half an hour looking for my materials. So, because I just picked up that blue pencil. Just give me 1 second here. Where to put it? I just picked up my pencil case. Let me pick up my pencil case here. Ah, there it is. Here it is. So let me just make sure my cameras are good. They look good. Cameras look good except for this camera here. Maybe I'll turn it just a little bit. Just like that. Okay. Hello, Jay. How you doing? So no problem, guys. If you are sick of Star Wars, no problem. I'll be streaming other stuff later this week, so feel free to skip this if you don't want to see any Star Wars stuff. No problem at all. So just checking my Twitter. All right. Cool. Ahmed, happy to be back, my friend. Happy to be back. Happy to be back. So, So I will apologize up front. I am going to be using the blue pencil this time, mainly because this is not for my channel. It's for the Star Wars show that I'm going to be working on here. But we're going to have some fun together. Okay. So I'm going to record on both sides now. Whoops. Okay. All right. Okay. All recording. Let's have some fun. Thank you. Thank you very much, Jay. Thank you. All right. Okay, so I'll also make this like a tutorial again, so there will be instances where I look like I'm not going to the chat, and again, just bear with me. You guys will know when I'm not at the chat, okay? So I'll also let you know when I'm going back to the chat as well. So let's pull up my reference here. Here's my reference. Reference here. How's the Twitch stream? Is Twitch streaming? Yeah, Twitch is streaming. I see 2 people on Twitch. Hello, everyone on Twitch. The Twitch stream. Hello. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and film my stand-up. Okay. Hi, Jacob. How you doing? Wendell, how you doing? Okay, so I'm gonna just film my stand-up really quickly, guys, and then I'll go back to the chat. All right. So just give me a second here so I can see myself. Okay. Hi, I'm James, the box office artist, and welcome back. And we'll make this like a little mini tutorial here. I am actually filming something special for my friends at the Star Wars show. But I'm going to draw a Star Wars character I've never really drawn before, and her name is Ahsoka Tano. And it's going to be a lot of fun for sure. She's a really, really popular character, and I'm really excited to draw her. Now, the great thing is I'm not bogged down by likenesses for this particular character because, you know, she hasn't been cast yet. But we've seen her in Clone Wars, we've seen her in Rebels, and she will be a lot of fun to do for sure. So, materials I'll be using. I just have a regular 11x17 Bristol board here, landscape-wise. And I'm going to start off with a blue pencil, and I'm going to start off by roughing in all the features for her. So just pulling up a little bit of reference here, but we're just going to do a fun pose here for her. A little bit of an action pose for her. So whenever I start off drawing, I usually start off by drawing the head, just so I can figure out from the head I could judge where how the rest of the body should look in that sense here. Okay, so maybe for this video I'll darken this up a little bit so you can see. Okay, 1 second here. Okay, so wondering how I want this body to look. So I want her to look a little bit off to the side, maybe up a little bit here like this. And I do want a good chunk of her body in the shot here. So I'm actually going to go ahead and draw another ellipse here, and what this will be is where her torso will be. So torso, upper body, just so I could figure that out. See, what I'm actually doing here is building her body up in perspective here, and doing that by using simple shapes here. So this will be her upper body, this will be her midsection, this will be her pelvis area, and maybe a little bit of the leg, though part of this will be covered because I will have her hand covering part of her body here. Okay, and we'll see how the arm goes out here. So I want her spine kind of to curve like this, so sometimes I will put a line here just so I understand where it's going here. Now I have the hips pointing up this way, which makes me want to tilt the shoulders a little bit up like this, like opposite ways like this. So I'm just trying to figure out where I want this joint to be, this shoulder joint to be. something like that. Okay, and now I'm going to actually rough in the arm here. So I'm going to start again, always using ellipses. As you can tell here, what I want to show, I do want the arm to be more prominent here, because she's going to be holding her lightsaber. I might actually want it a little higher up. And actually now I kind of want her body to twist a little bit, so maybe I want her shoulder back a little bit on this side here. And then thinking about it, see, I'm just making decisions on the go here. I didn't really plan out exactly how I wanted her to look like. So right now I'm just trying to figure out. Usually I would go and make little sketches before I go into the good copy here, but sometimes this is the fun part of drawing. Just you know, just start scribbling down on the paper and see what comes up, I think. So maybe I'll that's not bad, but I think I've seen pose like this of hers before, very similar to this, so I don't want to, maybe I'll change it up a little bit. Or I could have it in the front here. See, that's the fun part, making decisions like this on the fly. It's really interesting. So right now I'm just thinking. Okay, because I have all this space over here, so I'm trying to figure out how I want it to go. Maybe I'll have this lightsaber come like right at you. I'll have the other arm up like that. Let's do that. Let's do that. All right. Okay, so maybe I'll have the arm up a little bit because I do want to see this arm. Go out like this here. On that side like that. Okay, so let me just readjust my camera here. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and start roughing in some features here. Let's start with the head here. And I want her to be looking up just a little bit more. As you guys know, I like to think in 3D. So I'm always thinking that this is, instead of lines going straight across, I want them to go around this little sphere here that I have. Just try to figure out all of the little details here. And now I'm going to go ahead and start roughing in the facial details here. Let's go start roughing it in. So sometimes I even like to draw the entire eyeball. So I could build the eye around the eyeball here. So especially with a character like this, you know, it's more in the animation realm. So I'm going to try to do a hybrid mix of my style and the animation here. Now, as a lot of my viewers know, I'm not the best at animation style drawing, but doesn't hurt to give it a go. Give it a try. There you go. go ahead and draw in the mouth here. I think I want the nose maybe a little bit lower than this, or a little bit cuter than this. But let me roughen the rest of the face first before I go ahead and fix that. It looks mean because she has dark eyes, but hopefully when the ink comes, it will feel a little bit better. So right now it looks like she has dark circles in her eyes. So there you go. So I'm just roughing in little details here, just trying to figure out where everything's going. Here, I might try to fix up these eyes a little bit more, and then fix up the nose. In fact, I might erase just some of this, just so I could see, just so I could feel how it's going to look. And just erase some of that and redraw the nose. I might actually draw the nose just a little bit lower. Yeah, that feels better. I'm liking that a little bit better. Okay, and there you go. So now I'm looking at it right now. I'm just going to go ahead and roughen the rest of the details of the figure here, and then I will go into how my thought process behind it. But this is pretty much how I will rough out the figure. So you can see the arm here and the torso here. So I'll bring the chest out just a little bit here. Probably the shoulders can be covered by like her head detail here that she has over here. So we're probably just going to see the arm, and then a little bit here like that. So I'm going to go ahead and continue roughing this out, and then I will explain what I did, and then we will go into the ink. So let's do that right now. Okay, guys. Sorry, guys. I was filming a tutorial. So go ahead and ask your questions right now. Now's a great time to ask your questions. I know some of you were waiting patiently to ask me some questions. So whatever questions you have, please do let me know. Now's a great time. Narmoni has bad internet. Hi, Minair. Good to see you again. Hey, Luke. Thank you very much. Thank you, buddy. I think I saw a question. I forgot who asked it, but I am doing probably a Rebels. This will be a Rebels Ahsoka, not the Clone Wars one, a Rebels one. But drawn more in my style, of course. So white lightsaber. White lightsaber. Let's see here. What techniques do I use to maintain anatomy? Well, like at this point, again, the biggest technique I use is to think of everything in shapes, whether that be ellipses or in whether that be with ellipses or boxes. Either one, depending on how I feel, I'll use either or. Okay. But by doing so, it helps me build up because I judge the size of the boxes whenever it comes to the different features. So that's pretty much what I use for that. How come I don't lose my motivation to draw? Oh, thank you for it's me. Because I love doing it. That's the thing. I love drawing. So it's hard to lose motivation when you're actually excited to do it. And what helps is variety. Variety helps a lot. So if you get the more variety you put into what you do, you know, the more fun it gets. So that's why I like going back and forth between characters. Like yesterday, drawing the Batman was a lot of fun. Then drawing this is a lot of fun. I might, after this, I'm going to be drawing the Devastator that I told you guys about, which I have to draw. And that's going to take a few days, which I will do live for you guys, so you guys can watch me draw the Devastator. It's going to be as detailed as my Voltron piece and as my what's it called? My Voltron piece and my Metroplex piece. Whoops. So it will be fun. Whoops. I don't know why this movie recording stops. On the main cameras, they stop all the time, the movie recording. So, I decided not to have this, what's it called, the lightsaber go in front. I'll just leave it as is. The problem is, I think I've seen an image like this before. I don't know. Feels familiar. Well, it is what it is. Whatever. Oh boy. Oh, thank you, Jacob. Thank you. Yeah, I'm gonna be definitely doing more Rebel stuff. One thing that when I was there, when I was at Lucasfilm, that they pointed out, and I knew it was coming, is that the fact I didn't put Chopper in the Rogue One piece. It was like, where's Chopper? So so I promised them I would be doing a Chopper, but I wanted to do Ahsoka first. I really wanted to draw her because it's a lot of fun, and this is actually a lot of fun. I'm really enjoying this one actually, just because it's different. Now this shoulder looks too out, so I might bring this back in a little bit, just like that. Make sure I get just in the areas all correct, just like that. No, this isn't. Hey, PJ, this isn't a commission. This is actually for the Star Wars show, if they want it. But we talked about me doing some drawings for them that they would put as bumpers in the show. So we'll see if they like this one. We'll see. Okay, hold on one second, guys. I just have to change the battery here. Just gonna change the battery on this side, guys. Just give me 1 second here. Oh, I have to take this out, don't I? Of course I do. This is the bad tripod, guys. Sorry, guys. Give me 1 second here. Just need to swap out these batteries here. It's the only problem when I have to film with the DSLRs. I gotta change the batteries, change the cards when I draw. Make sure everything's in focus. cool. All right. Before I get into, I'm gonna actually start inking now because I feel like it. But just to answer a couple questions, guys. Thank you, Wallow. Thank you very much. Jacob says, "What are the chances Star Wars people might contact you doing art for them?" We'll see. It's more we'll see. I have been talking to a bunch of the recruiters there the past day or so, but we'll see. If I do get a job there, it'll probably be more on the visual effects side more than the illustration side. Hard to believe, but I actually have a better chance of working at Lucasfilm on the visual effects side than the thing side. But we'll see. Anything can happen. One of those things. Anything is possible. Anything is possible. Okay, so here we go. Okay, so I'm gonna just film another tutorial part again, guys. Just give me a second here. All right. Okay, so I roughed out everything the way I like, pretty much, and I'm pretty happy with the way this is going. I decided just to keep the lightsaber simple, have it pointing down as opposed to coming straight towards us, but I will have this cool one going back behind. I do like the look on her face. So this is as far as I'm going to take it in building the structure. So now I'm actually going to go ahead and start inking this. I'm going to actually start with a 3. Go between a 3, Micron 03 and a 01, more to, just to get the finer details going, and then we will go from there. So I'm going to start off with the face, and then work myself down, and then I'm going to start adding little details here and there. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get started, and I'll give you my thoughts as I go along. All right? So let's do it. So let's start with the eye here. So you gotta be careful not to smudge here, guys. Now what's gonna make her look good is the eyelashes. I'm trying to make the eyelashes look pretty cool. So this won't be standard anime eyelashes. This will be, actually, you have these eyelashes have a more manga feel, but as you guys know, I'm not much of a manga artist, but I wanted to have that kind of feel to it. So there you go. Now let's see here. How do I combat artist block and black pages? Blank pages. It's tough. Everybody faces it. Everybody faces artist block here and there. I wish there was a complete solution to say just do this and the artist block will go away. No, that's what separates, but it is what separates artists who can work long in this field and those who can't. Those who can get through those times when you do have the artist block. So everyone handles it in different ways. Some they go out and they go take a walk or something like that just to reset the brain. Some, like if they're working on comic pages, they'll work on like 10 at a time. 10. So when they get bored of one, they'll switch to another one. Some power through it. They just power through. And, even though the drawings are bad, they'll power through until they get inspired again. I would suggest not doing things like go play video games. Or do something that will, take you away from what you're really trying to do and accomplish, especially on a deadline, because that becomes more of a distraction than a refresher. For me personally, everyone's different, but for me personally, that never really worked for me when I went to go play a game or something like that, or go surf the internet. For a bit, those never really worked for me to get get over the block. So, but everyone's different again. Everyone's different at the same time. So that works for you. That works for you. So Doug Chang likes to power through. He just does a whole bunch of bad drawings until the good drawings come out. But again, everyone's different. It comes to overcoming the artist's block. Let's see here. Will you be able to do Inktober this year? That's the plan, and that's my thing. Everyone likes it when I do Inktober, so I will be definitely doing Inktober this year. So you guys can expect that for sure. And that's gonna be fun. Let's see if I could twist it around this year. But I do want to keep, whenever I do Inktober. Well, I've only really done it once completely. But whenever I do Inktober, I want to make sure I follow Jake Parker's list. But maybe I could theme it, or maybe I could turn it into like one giant drawing at the end of the day. But doing last year's was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun doing Inktober. So I'm just checking my cameras here. Let's see here. Let's see. Yeah, that's right, Kenshin. Even Jazza made that joke. He goes Jazza goes like something like he said like it's Inktober, or for James for the box office artist, meaning every day. Every day's Inktober. Let's see. Did I make prints of the Inktober stuff? No, I didn't. No, because I didn't color any of them. So. And prints is always a tricky thing because, people like some over others. So it's like, to me, it's like, what's worth it to go ahead and print out? What can... And that's one thing you do whenever you go to conventions and then you make prints for conventions. Like some people really like one, but then it's only that one person who really likes the one, the one print, and then you. So it's one of those interesting things whenever you're making prints. I am gonna start considering selling my prints online, guys. Again, trying to figure out which ones I can do without getting in trouble. But it's weird because you see everybody selling prints online, right? You see everyone doing it. It's weird. Let's see here. Hey, Tia Phil, how you doing, buddy? Let's see here. Sorry, guys, I'm just concentrating on these eyes. They say eyes are windows to the soul, and couldn't be more true. Especially with your drawings, because if your eyes look funky, if your eyes don't work, your whole drawing falls apart. It really does. Also, one thing to keep in mind is where you put the highlights. Wherever you put the highlights of the eye, just be careful where you put the highlights of the eye. Don't have highlights on opposite sides of the eye because you run into the risk of the character looking cross-eyed. I've had that happen on many occasions where my character looked a bit cross-eyed because I had the highlights on different sides of the eye. So you just gotta be careful. Just gotta be careful. Be careful. Ooh, it's hot where T-Phil is. Have I done any more artist interviews? Not recently. I was gonna do some in what's called when I was at Alamo, but I just didn't have time. I was so busy. It's hard. Now the great thing about Fan Expos was I had help. I had the people to help me do the interviews, so it's pretty easy. But when you're by yourself, or I had my crew at least. I had my crew to help me film. because I'll be honest, guys. Like I got accepted to be a guest at Fan Expo this year, but I'm really tempted just to call the guest relations guy and say, hey, I just want to be press and just spend the whole time interviewing people. You know, I think that would be more beneficial to my channel than me, you know, in Artist Alley, or, you know, I'm not even in Artist Alley. I'm with the guests, but we'll see. Though at the same time, you know, could you use some money? Money, the money, get the money. So, when are the vlogs coming back? That's a great question. I want to know too. The vlogs should come back when I feel there's something interesting to see. How about that? Hopefully sooner than later. I really do need to get on it. And the whole, you know, got nothing to show excuse. That's what it is. It's just an excuse. So I will get on it. I will get on it, my friend. Grimjaw Jack, 31-day challenge. I should have an update video on Monday, guys, for that. Okay? And I apologize again to everybody, but you will be contacted this week. If you finished, I will contact you this week. Okay? So we'll just leave it at that for now. Oh, it's hot in Greece. Hot in Greece. So if you finish, no problem. I will be Oh, like either way. But if you haven't already, please do the last 31-day challenge video. You need to reply to that video because I need to know where to find what you did for those 31 days in May. And they must have been completed in May, okay? They needed to be completed in May. Just make sure I'm still recording, okay? Document versus create. You're right. You're right, PJ. You're right. So I ain't gonna document. I would document right now, but I'm using both cameras right now. Hi, Max. How you doing? Good to see you. All right. Will I contact you on YouTube? Probably. Probably. Whatever's the easiest. And then we will go ahead and get to our jam session, okay? I'm really liking this, by the way. I'm having fun with this Ahsoka here. Let's see here. Did I watch the Daredevil TV show? I'll be honest, I haven't watched the Daredevil TV show. I have not. I'm hoping with this China trip, especially since I have 12 hours on a plane on Thursday, that I could catch up on a lot of TV. Though, I'll be honest, I'll probably be watching more Rebels more than anything to catch up on Rebels. Again, just because of my new relationship with Lucasfilm, I need to catch up on some of that stuff. But yeah, I haven't watched any of the Marvel Netflix series. Even though I've drawn it, I haven't. There you go. When inking, how do you make things not look cartoony? That's all a style. That's all style preference. Because I can't say like use more lines or anything like that because that's not true at all. At the end of the day, it does all come down to style. So whatever style you choose to use there. going a whole bunch slower than I usually do, but I'm liking it though. I'm liking it. All right. Sure, Grimjaw. Oh yeah, PJ, I owe you an interview. I do owe you an interview. Let's tell you what. I think what's it called? Jonathan should be coming over on probably not Tuesday, probably Wednesday. No, Wednesday's tough. Busy, 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 busy. Okay, I'm trying to think, PJ. I'm trying to think about the best time to do it right now because I'm leaving on Thursday. Leaving on Thursday, so I promised PJ an interview for a year. And PJ has been extremely, extremely patient with me. Thank you so much, PJ, for that. But we're going to work it out, buddy. We will. Let me just think. Because I really do owe you one. Let me think. Oh, PJ, I promised you, buddy. Like, for how long I've been promising you. So we're gonna make it happen, dude. Just think about it. Hi, Tarek. How you doing? George, how you doing? Copo, how you doing? All right. Let's see. Hey, Tony, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you, brother. To see you guys on this Saturday. It's Saturday morning for me, 8 o'clock in the morning. Um, Again, another busy day. I didn't even check the Twitch stream. Let's see if anyone's in the Twitch stream. Oh, there you go. Hey, look at the Twitch stream. There they go. 3 people in Twitch stream. Hey, Jaharunulzi. There you go. How you doing? Angry Ham, welcome back. How you doing, buddy? Oh, there's a lot of people watching this morning. How's everyone doing? Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and draw this upper part of the. I'm drawing a lot slower than I usually do. I guess because I don't want to make many mistakes, though. To be honest, her costume is very simple. It's very, very simple, but we'll see. Maybe I'll draw this arm in first, just because. Let's see here. Let's see. Grimja says about a light pad. Is that a good idea? Yeah. What's wrong with it? Well, when you say light pad, I'm assuming you mean a light box. Now, I used to have a light box. I can't find it anymore. I used to have one. But especially when doing layouts, those were really good back in the day. But we would print out our layouts. We would draw the layouts really small. Kind of how when you guys saw my, what's it called? My video I put out yesterday with the cover. Like I would sketch it out that small, and then we would bring in the computer, blow it up to 11 by 17, and then we would lightbox the layout onto the artboard. Now for that one, I just kind of eyeballed it. The other one. But yeah, I guess. Here you go. Jacob, to your question, like it depends. It depends what it is. It depends what you're going for, really. Let's see here. Yeah, it does depend on your audience. Yeah, can't say much about it. Let's see here. Bye, Max. Diego, I don't understand that. I'll need to translate. I'll need to Google Translate that one. Okay, I'm gonna draw this hand in first before I draw the rest of her body here. Though I probably can draw this part here. So let me. Just like that. Let me draw in this arm here first. Okay, let me just grab my favorite, guys. My favorite. Look at that. The ellipse guide. Happy Canada Day, Marco. Happy Canada Day. Canada's 150th birthday. Happy Canada Day to my fellow Canadians. Maybe I'll have some poutine today. Get some poutine, some smoked meat. That's more Montreal, though. Smoked meat's more Montreal. Still, Canadian. There you go. How do I feel about digital drawing versus traditional? Digital, again, and I mentioned this before. Love digital drawing. Well, I'll be honest, I don't do it personally that much. But there's nothing wrong with doing digital drawing. You could get proportions better. You could edit better. You know, you could flip the drawings. It's easier to tell if tell if your drawing is wrong or not. Like a drawing like this right now, if I was doing this digital, I would flip it a lot. I'd be flipping this back and forth a lot, and that helps figure out your mistakes and all that. The only advantage really to traditional drawing is the fact you have an original. For me personally, and that's why to this day I still do everything. And I'm talking about almost everything. Well, line art anyway. Traditional, because I have an original. Now, whether you want to do that for monetary purposes or just the fact that you could say that there's only one of these pieces in the world, one of these original art pieces in the world. Either way, that's a cool thing. So that's why I always do traditional. If we're gonna draw comics again, be doing everything traditional for the most part. Probably, or just the pages I think look pretty cool, traditional. So yeah, that's why. Let's see here. Oh, bye, PJ. Take care, buddy. Kenshin says, I want to see James collab with Ross Draws. Me too. I would love to collab with Ross Draws. Oh, that guy's insane. I'm not up to that level. Though, like me, though, he has worked professionally as a concept artist. So, but his style is insane. So, maybe one of these days we'll see. But he's killing it on the Kickstarter, right? Like I saw his Kickstarter there. Like Jazza, in one day he doubled his goal, and good on him. But he has definite stretch goals. So like even if he reaches 150,000, he's gonna be doing an animation for his goal. So good on him. I got a buddy, he hates his videos. He thinks he's too much, but I think he's hilarious, this dude. So, if I ever get the chance, absolutely draw with the Ross Draws. So, color dodge time, yeah. I would love that, Kenshin. I would love that, but it's one of those things, especially when you want to collab with other YouTubers. Even before I contact them, I say to myself, is this a one-way deal? Meaning, am I benefiting more than he benefits, right? Or will he benefit at all if I collab with him, right? And if the answer is no, then I feel kind of weird asking for a collab, because it just looks like I'm only doing it just to steal his subscribers. You know what I mean? So that's one of the iffy things about it. So that's why I feel weird. Same reason why I feel weird asking my buddy Jazza for a collab today. Got nothing to offer in return, you know what I mean? So let's see. For who is this Ahsoka? It is for the Star Wars show, my friend. I am actually filming this on two cameras. For them to use as a bumper. Now we'll see if they actually use it or not. We'll see if they like the filming style, or they're going to tell me, hey, this is okay, but maybe what's called they want me to, because this will be the first one I do. I'm going to be doing a bunch for them. They're going to be using it as bumpers for their show. So just show it as a quick 15-second clip. So we'll see. So they're either going to use this or not. But if not, then I will use it on my channel. Well, I'm going to use it on my channel regardless, but Go for it, Frederick. Go for it. It's interesting, this particular French curve. It has little dents in it, which add these really cool bumps. I actually like that. I actually think that's pretty cool. Let's see here. There you go. Why is is the stream turning green for you guys? Maybe it's this one here. This is a French curve, by the way. Gene, this is a French curve. Thank you, Christopher. Thank you, buddy. Okay. Hey, George, you did make it. Yeah, I needed to use the French curve, especially for hers, because it looks like hers is kind of it is curved a little bit. So. But I will be using a straight edge for the actual blade here, like this. There you go. Zoltan, no, I haven't seen Spider-Man Homecoming yet. I don't think it's out yet, right? Oh, I guess it is out this weekend. Is it out this weekend? No, I don't think it's out this weekend, right? It's not out for a couple weeks here in North America. That's right, because I believe it's Despicable Me out this weekend, right? So. Let's see here. Yeah. I don't know why my screen's turning green. There you go. Alright. Is the screen turning green for you guys? It's not turning green for you guys. Okay. It's turning green for me for some reason. I don't know. Screen's fine? Okay, good. Oh, Arthur, that's great. That's great. I'm glad your nephew liked it. We are going to be doing that show probably once every 2 months. So I'll be flying to San Francisco once every 2 months. So I think the next live one will be in August, but we will have videos where it's just me drawing, kind of like this actually. No in studio kids. Those will be out probably sooner than later. In fact, I'm not sure if the turtle one came out. I have a turtle one that I believe came out. It should be out this week if it's not out already. It might be out already. So, but glad your nephew liked it. Glad your nephew liked it. Because we're trying to do it in a way where it's a little different than the other kid shows, where I actually show them how to draw. Because a lot of kids drawing shows, they just say draw a line that goes from here to here, then draw a line from here to here. But I actually wanted to show them things like structure and all that. And at first I was a little worried that they wouldn't get it. I was worried that they wouldn't be able to follow along. But the producer of that show, my friend, she went to one of those Disney art camps for kids, and they showed them how to draw like that, like the way I showed in the video, and they were able to follow along. That was the one thing I was worried about, that they weren't going to be able to follow along with the with me saying draw your circles first, draw all that, but they were able to follow along. So. Well, the Speedscape, that show's definitely not for you. Don't worry, it's a kid's show, my friend. You can cringe all you want. You don't have to cringe on my channel though. You could hopefully this channel you're not cringing. So there you go. Yeah. So it's actually not my monitor. Monitor there, Christopher. It's the what's it called the YouTube stream here on my end. It's turning green for some reason, but I'm glad it's not affecting you guys, so I'm not worried about it. So hard for him not to draw ahead. That's good. That's good. That means he got it. He got it pretty quickly. So. So I admit you guys, this was definitely not as challenging as I thought it was going to be. So I'm actually really enjoying drawing Ahsoka here. I just got to make sure that I draw the rest of her outfit correctly. Yeah, I might need reference for the rest of her outfit. Ahsoka. Oh, okay, just do that. Just do this. Okay, and just the bottom part, her legs. Gotta draw her legs properly. Which are a bit more complicated, but that's fine. As you can tell here, I'm just kind of eyeballing. Just making it up as I go along here. Oop, where are you guys? There you are. Let's see here. James, what's the best way to order a commission from you? I tried going through the shop link on Facebook, it's not working. Tony, just message me, buddy. Just message me on Facebook. By the way, guys, thank you to all of you who contacted me for commissions. I really do appreciate it. Um, what's it called? Let me get my plug in for for the commissions. But if you do get a commission from me, it's not just the drawing. I'll also promote your channel when I draw it live. I will draw them live. That is one thing I plan on doing. So I'm only doing commissions that people allow me to draw live on my channel. And I will promote your stuff. So, for example, Tony, not that he needs the promotion or anything. Like, if you want me to promote his YouTube, you have a YouTube channel, Tony? You don't have a YouTube channel, do you? But his Instagram, whatever he wants me to promote, I will do that with the drawing I do for him, right? So it's like you're buying a collab. But I'd be more than happy to do it. So if you guys saw Andre's commission that I did yesterday, when that video comes out next week, you're actually going to see some of Andre's stuff in there. I'm going to show some of his work in there. So I'm telling you, I'm having a blast drawing this Ahsoka. It's fun. Okay, we're almost there to the rendering stage. A lot faster than I thought it was going to be. Well, I guess just because her her outfit's not overly complicated. Though I do have to work on the headdress here. Looks pretty cool on camera too. All right. Okay, almost there. So I'm just gonna draw in this other lightsaber here. I'm gonna fix her headdress, and then I'm gonna get into my favorite part, the Sharpies, guys. Break out the Sharpies. Break it out. I lost you guys, though. Where are you? There you go. Thank you, RVFB. Thank you very much. Let's see here. Okay. Now, just do the headdress here, and then we are almost good to go to the actual tutorial again. Okay, here we go. This is going to be the fun part, getting this headdress right. Okay. Interesting part about this part is trying to make it so that this still has volume and still feels round. It's actually pretty interesting to try to achieve. Will I be drawing the Devastator right after Ahsoka? Probably not today, because I need a paper. I actually left my big paper in California by accident. It's at my friend's desk. I left it there. So probably not today. Probably I'm going to start tomorrow, but then that'll be pretty much what I'll be working on over the next few days after that, because I got to get that done before I leave, so that my colorist has time to get it finished. I need that for TFCon. That has to be done before TFCon, so my colorist needs time to finish it. So I was hoping to bring it to China, but there's no more time to get it for China. He would have had to color it this weekend to do that, and I just didn't have time to get it to him this weekend. So when am I going to China? I'm going on Thursday. So this week I'm leaving for China. This week. Almost there, guys. And I think we're going to get to the Sharpies in a minute. TFCon, that's in it's actually close by here in Toronto, Canada. It's a Transformers convention, and that particular convention I always do really well at. It's one of my most profitable conventions there is. So let me just check here quickly what I want to do here. Right on. Okay. Hi, Nader. How you doing, buddy? Do you think the Star Wars movies would ever do another live-action movie set in prequel era? Asajj Ventress, Quinlan Voss. Yeah, I think both of those would be really cool, actually. We'll see. I hope so. I hope so. I hope they do like stuff that's not saga related too. But we'll see. We'll see what they pull off. Okay, just give me a second, guys. I'm just gonna film my what's it called? I'm gonna film my tutorial again. Okay, so just give me a second here. Okay. You just smile. Okay, so here's where I am. I pretty much inked out all of the minor details here, little details here. So this was a lot of fun to draw. I had a lot of fun drawing her here. So I'm actually going to go in now with my favorite tool, the Sharpie. I'm going to go in the Sharpie and start blacking out areas, thinking about where the light sources are. Now, something like this is actually pretty interesting, whereas it has like two light sources. You got both lightsabers are light sources, so these would light up. Okay, so the back here would light up. So I got to be very careful where I place these particular lights here, because it's not just the lights coming from here. It could be lights from pretty much anywhere. So once I figure that out, then we could go ahead and finish this drawing. So I'm just going to go ahead with the Sharpie, start blacking out areas which I think will need blacking out, and we will go from there. Okay? All right. Oh, I press record on the top here. I think I need to replace the battery on the top part. Just give me a second here. There's one thing about doing it. Yep, change the battery. No! Won't come out. You guys can move for a second. Hold on one second, guys. Be right back. Oops, you guys are tilted. There you go. Okay, let's see here, guys, how I'm going to do this. Good morning, Ozone. How you doing? Okay, here we go. Sorry, guys, 1 second here. Okay. Okay, sorry. I just reported that guy, guys. But so just seeing if I'm not sure if you report it deletes the person. Let me see. Let me just block him too. Okay. Okay. All right. He gone. He's gone. I apologize, guys. We don't need that here. We don't need any of that kind of stuff here. Bye, Kenshin. Okay, so back to business here. There you go. It's pretty much just outlining the major things here, guys. Okay. Thank you, Christopher. Thank you very much. Oh, Uniter's going to Denver Comic Con. Awesome. How's it been so far for you? Review. By the way, now there's about 60 people in the watching right now. If you are new to my streams, I just want to say hi. Thanks for joining the streams. Really appreciate it. Feel free to stop by the chat and say hi. I'd love to say hi to you. And to meet everyone else here who's online. And whenever I'm drawing like this, like I mentioned before, I always encourage everyone to not just watch me draw, to pick up a pen and piece of paper or whatever you want to draw and start drawing yourself. That's why I call this the virtual studio, as we say, virtual studio. So, thank you, Amas. Thank you very much, buddy. Hey, Detective Wolf, how you doing? Welcome. Michael, thank you so much. Thank you. Sup Superior Animations, how you doing? How you doing? Thank you very much. Thank you. Awesome. What are you drawing? Are Sharpies any good at inking? They're okay. I would suggest though, if you are good with India ink or brush and pen, it's better. It is better. I'm not gonna lie. It is a lot better. Um, Number one, especially big areas, brush. You can't beat a brush and ink. For larger areas, you got black in, but also they last longer. The markers will fade. This will fade after a while. There's no question this is gonna fade. Like unless you fix it, even then it's not a 100% guarantee it's gonna stay good like this. So that's the risk you run whenever you're using things like Sharpies, because at the end of the day, they are markers. So it's passable. It's passable. It works for me, but I wouldn't recommend if you had the choice, or if you're asking me what's better to learn with. I would say use the brush and ink. Especially working in comic books, I don't know any artist who just uses, except for me, for professional comics anyway. It's all India ink if they're working traditionally. So if I asked you to draw a full body Daredevil for me, how much would it cost? Go check out my Facebook page. All my commission rates are on there, so you can check that out. I kind of like how this looks. I don't want to uh, Hi, Dominant Side. How you doing, buddy? Let me just go back here. I'm just gonna check out the yes, they are. Yes, they are. So I'm just gonna go back here and take a look at the reference here for the legs. And just in case you just got here, if you don't know what I'm drawing here, this is Ahsoka. As you saw in the title. This is Ahsoka from Clone Wars and Rebels. But this is the Rebels version, I believe. And this is actually for the Star Wars show. Sorry. A friend of mine is watching. I was just surprised you just messaged me. Hello, hi. But yeah, this is for the Star Wars show. They asked me to do like these little quick 15. When they sped up, these will be about 15 seconds. There you go. Hello, these will be about 15 seconds that they're going to use as bumpers in between. So we'll see if they like this. I'm filming this on 2 cameras. Let me just make sure my cameras are okay. Just quickly check. Quickly check my cameras are okay. Yep. So. Okay, and then sorry guys, just got a little distracted there. Okay. So anyway, I'm put a line there that's like the shadow because we have the lightsaber going here like this. So I might go ahead and black this in here, and then black this out like that. There you go. Sorry, my friend, he's commenting while I'm drawing here. There you go. But so these areas here, I'll put little X's here, so you can see that's where I'm going to actually fill those in black. Whenever you see someone put the X's, means gonna make them black. Gonna fill it in. I can actually fill that in with a thicker Sharpie, just so I don't waste the smaller one. There you go. Okay. I'm so giggly. You didn't know that by now, man? Hey, Jacob, you watched me too long to know I'm a giggly. I'm a giggly guy. Will I color this? Possibly. I might as an add-on, but I probably won't do that live. I'll do that a little bit later. And I probably won't do that today. I'll probably do that maybe tomorrow. We'll see. I think I'll black these out too. These ones here, like this. Like that. Like so. There you go. Now, I'm contemplating whether I should put cross-hatching here or not. I might put a little bit. You know, it's my style, right? It is my style, so I'd be a giggly pup. Are there markers that hold India ink? There are the repeatographs, and I used those in when I was in college. They were quite expensive, but at the same time, it's the same thing that drafters use, or back in the day, architects use, but now the architects just use the computer. Because why would they need to draw everything out nowadays, right? That's more. Actually, I can also draw. Oop, the headrest didn't. The headdress. Here, I've done this. There you go. What is cross hatching? Well, you know, whenever you see me do the hatching part, I'll do the hatching really quickly here. I'm gonna go ahead and do some hair hatchings like this. And again, what this is the light wrapping around the arm. That's what I'm trying to mimic whenever I'm doing this now. Cross hatching is after doing this, I would go back and then it'll draw lines that go straight like that. I'm not going to do that for this one. Probably just stick to the hatching. But I only do that on certain materials. Like this material here, if it's shiny, I wouldn't do it that way. Like for example, this one here, I probably wouldn't do that. Something like that. And it's just a way to make it feel like roundish, you know? So. So now I'm going to go ahead and start detailing this. And it won't need much. It won't need much detail. Just a few lines here and there just to kind of emphasize like the roundness, first of all, of this. And yeah. Vishnu, no, this isn't for my Star Wars piece. No, that is done. That is done completely. Hooray. Just adding little nicks and knacks. Knick-knacks. Knick-knack paddywhack. Little nicks and knacks there. Now I might also add just a little bit here as well. And again, because of the material. The material connotates I could do this sort of thing here. So, just like this. Okay, and oh, I apologize. My I don't see the chat because my Firefox just crashed. So hopefully I'll get you guys back up in a second here so I can see the chat. But almost there, guys. Almost there. Just add a couple more things here. Just want to make sure. Okay, yeah. What I thought. I just want to say that this was blacked out under this. So I'm going to go ahead and black this out here. Yes, I am. And almost there, guys. Almost there. Adding a few more little details here. We're almost at the finish line. And yeah. Let me just see if I wanted to add anything more. I'm hesitant to touch the face. I'm hesitant to touch the face because I feel like I might ruin it. Like I'm tempted to go back to the face and just add a couple more things, but then at the same time I'm scared. So it's the point where just leave it. Just leave it. The one thing I will do, I could do this to the headdress here. So this headband that she has going on here, I could just add just a little bit more in detail to this. A little bit more detail, just like that. And I'm trying to think if I should go ahead and black this out. See, where are you guys? I can't figure it. You were errored. I guess my YouTube is the live stream's not working. Here, so I don't know if you guys can still watch me or not, but almost there. So 1 second here, guys. Okay, let's stop recording anyway. There you go. So you guys let me know if you can see me or not, okay? It looks paused on my end. All right. Hey, Mark, how you doing, buddy? My voice is back. So let me just go to my live streaming part here. And then we're going to finish this up by doing the... Okay, you can see me. Okay, great. I'm going to finish this off by doing the little square thing I like to do. Okay, actually, even before that, let me make this lightsaber look a little bit more efficient here. Whoops. Oops, I made a boo-boo. Made a boo-boo. Go. Almost done, guys. I want to do the little black thing that we did yesterday. Wondering if I should do it. I'll do it. I'll do it. What the hey? Let's do it. Why not? Why not? Okay, so we are almost done, guys, and we're gonna call it a stream. A little off that line. A little off. There you go. Okay, and we'll go at the bottom here. Just make sure that I'm level on with the other side here, like this. Now this was going to take a lot of marker. Gonna take a lot of marker to do. So let's hope I have enough. One good thing about this, I like to do this, and then I'll do something special where the lightsaber is. Looks cooler framed, right? I think it does look cooler framed. Now I could have left this blank, and it still would have been cooler. It would have been cool, but then I wouldn't be me. Makes me want to do that line straight. Make this line straight. Okay. And then once I'm done blacking this in, guys, we'll call it a stream. All right. That's right. This is good with an ink wash background. Yeah, for sure. So this is what I like to do, is I'll actually do this with a ruler, guys. Yeah, oh, that's right. I could make this space. You're right there, Christopher, which would be actually pretty cool. Maybe I'll do that. I'm going to make this space. Thank you, Christopher. That's a great idea. Now, this is where I finish all my Sharpie juice. The reason I use a ruler whenever I do this, guys, is because it actually saves on ink when you do it this way. Because you're only you're only doing a certain, if you go line by line, you're more efficient with your. Again, this is where it's better if you have a brush. See if I freehand it. Let's see here. Happy Canada Day, James. Happy Canada Day. But I do like Christopher's idea of turning this into space back here. It will make it look really cool. So let me see if I could do that. I gotta make it all black first. Let's see here. Poutine time. Thank you, Vishnu. Thank you very much. This is not a commission. Again, this is for the Star Wars show, and we'll see if they accept it or not. We'll see. This is the first one I've done for them. I was supposed to do one there when I was there, but we didn't have time. But again, by the way, guys, while I have my buddy Jonathan on here, my buddy Jonathan, who a lot of you know, if you're a regular in the chat, you know Jonathan. Me and him, we're starting a podcast that hopefully we'll be filming, hopefully this week. Now, especially my voice is back. Now, the first couple episodes, we are going to be talking about a few things. Like the first episode, we are going to be talking about our professional careers in general when it came to art and our stories. So you have a background on both of us. And then for the second one, we are going to be talking about my experience at Lucasfilm and the whole Star Wars thingy. So if you guys have any questions, because we will be doing a lot of viewer questions. Okay, so if you guys have any questions for us to answer in our podcast, we would love to hear them. Especially around those two subjects. Anything having to do with my personal art career or his personal art career or comics career. If you guys don't know, Jonathan has done a lot of writing for a lot of comic news sites. So if you have questions for either one of us, you know, we would love to hear them. We would love to hear them. So yes, the podcast, we are going to yeah, maybe we'll do a hashtag. What do you think, Jonathan? Let's do a hashtag. Maybe that's easier. If you have a question, let's use a hashtag. Raise your questions. That's an interesting one, Jake. Instead of that, how about ask? What if we did ask? What you do? Ask BOA maybe? Maybe ask BOA. Hashtag ask BOA. Let's keep it short because, you know, Twitter, you only have a few characters. Hashtag ask BOA. How about that? No, I did like Jacob's hashtag, but I think it's long. That's why I think it's long. Ask BOA. I like that. Hashtag ask BOA. Let's see. Let's see here. What file type do you scan Photoshop your files in? Usually around between 300 and 450 DPI. That's what we use. I always save all my files in TIFF, just because of the image quality. Like, you can do JPEG. It you know, depends on you how you want to do it. Like, personally, I don't feel any loss with the JPEG, even though technically there's a loss. Yeah. Ask the box. Now let's just do the hashtag ask BOA, okay? So that's 7 characters, and you have the rest to ask your questions, all right? Any questions you want us to answer on the podcast? And of course, we will read your Twitter handle. Okay. Aren't TIFFs huge? Absolutely, but it's more what's called it's more for the image quality. You won't lose anything. So really, it's up to you. Yeah, TIFFs are gigantic, but you keep all the information. So, well, whatever you're willing to store, right? And it's also what it's for, right? Whenever I send my artwork to a publishing company, it is TIFF. I send them as TIFFs. Uncompressed TIFF. Yes, they are big, but at the same time, you don't lose anything, right? Oh, right on. So it's up to you. It's up to you. Like if you'll know, right? You could tell by the image quality. Okay. When will the podcast be? As soon as we're able to film it. Like I wanted to start this week, but when I got back from what's it called? When I got back from San Francisco, I lost my voice. And for those of you who watch my children's show, I was yelling like crazy in that thing. So that's what happened there. So we were supposed to film the first or tape the first one on Tuesday, I believe, but we just couldn't because my voice was gone, and then this week just got busy. But even you could tell if you guys watched, if you watched my stream yesterday, or if you watched the comic cover video, you can tell my voice is a bit hoarse, eh? If you could tell my voice is a bit hoarse. Right on. Almost there, guys. I might add one more line here. Too much Boys to Men? Not enough Boys to Men, if you ask me. Not enough Boys to Men. You can never have enough Boys to Men. Though they're getting old, man. Like they're doing the I forgot what commercials those were. They're doing commercials for this drugstore. And you see Sean, and his beard has all this white hair now. Sean. Oh, ooh, that wasn't good. That line's no good. There you go. So we're not sure if we're going to actually live stream the podcast. Maybe not for the first one, just because we're trying to figure out what we're doing with everything. So we'll let you guys know. I think eventually we'll be doing these podcasts live, but eventually. Make a little star field here. Don't want to get too star fields are really interesting. You don't want to get too what's it called? Okay. I'm just trying to go back and forth between big stars, little stars. But I don't want these to clump as well, so. I miss you too. Okay. Take care, Christopher, but I think I'll be done by the time you get to the museum. We're almost done here. What platforms will it be? Well, we're looking into that. As many as we can be on. Okay, so hopefully all your regular podcasters will be able to catch it. So we will let you know if there's a problem. We'll let you know. But that is the plan. Okay, and one more thing I need to do to complete this. Okay. Okay, there you go. That is it. That is it. That is Ahsoka. That is Ahsoka. This was a lot of fun to do. So started to put the Starfield in there, which was a lot of fun. I think it actually looks pretty cool. The Starfield, just a mini one, and yeah. So that is my Ahsoka, and pretty standard. Didn't take as long as I thought it would, but it's a lot of fun to do for sure. So I hope you guys learned something. If you have any questions, please do let me know in the comments down below. Pretty much in my what's it called, my sketch series. We'll call this like a sketch series. Or commission series. So a lot of fun to do for sure. So thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you can, and follow me on all my social media that you can see down at the bottom below. Follow me there. And my name is James. I'm the box office artist. I'm here to say keep drawing, and I'll see you all next time. Okay, that was for my ending. Okay. Okay, guys. So that's pretty much it. That's my Ahsoka, and I hope you like it. And we'll see if they like it. All right, we'll see if they like it. So I just finished filming. Just turning off all the cameras here. I'm gonna put the video together. I'll probably put up a mock edit and then send it over to the Star Wars show and see what they think, or if they have any comments of ways they think it could be better. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. So hope they like it. Hope they like it. Again, do me a favor. Do me a favor to all of you. If you have any questions for the podcast, send your questions on Twitter, maybe even on Instagram with the hashtag AskBOA. AskBOA. Hashtag AskBOA. Any questions you have. If you could focus them on my personal art career, or any questions you would have for Jonathan and his art career, and any questions you would have about the Star Wars piece and for Lucasfilm, my visit to Lucasfilm, any questions you have, Ask those questions, and we will try answer all of them. Honestly, we'll answer all of them. I'm not sure all of them will make the show or not, but we will answer all of them, and hopefully they will make the show. We'll see how that goes. Okay, so thank you guys so much. Thank you for watching. Thank you to all my friends. Thank you to all my, let's just say, special friends who are watching. You know who you are. And high five to all of you. I keep forgetting about the high five. We haven't done that in a while. High five to all of you. High five to you. High five to you. This video is coming off, or it will be unlisted. But I should have an edited version of this out sometime next week. Okay? All right, guys. Thank you guys so much. Take it. Prime. I'm Optimus Prime. Hey, I'm here to say high five. High five from Optimus Prime. All right, take care, everyone. Bye-bye, everyone. Talk to you soon. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.